Pull up a chair by the fire. This is Story Night on the Manlihood Mancast.
Hey guys, welcome to the Manlihood Mancast. I'm Josh Hatcher, and this is Story Night. So I've got a story for you tonight that I think you're going to appreciate. My buddy Mike McAvoy and I were in Africa, and thinking about it as I'm shooting this right now, and it's cold and snowy outside, and we were there, and it was definitely not cold or snowy in Africa. It was hot. And we got to our bedroom that they had kind of prepared for us, and they had somewhere found a couple of mattresses, or they found a mattress for us, and Mike didn't want to share, which is probably good. The mattress looked like it had been left on the side of the road. I don't know why I decided to sleep on it. That was okay. Mike laid out a sleeping bag, and he was kind of on the floor near where I was sleeping on the mattress, and as soon as we would go to sleep and try to fall asleep, you'd hear all night long the mosques would go off, and these speakers would go off, and you would hear people doing the wailing prayer that they would do in the mosques, and it would be all over. We were surrounded, and honestly, we were in a place that was not particularly open to Christianity, and there were people in the church that we were working with in Africa who had died, who had been beheaded because of their association with these Christians by some of the Muslims there. Now, I'm not saying all Muslims are terrorists or all Muslims are evil, but these particular group of Muslims did not like the Christian influence that was happening. They did not like any Western influence. They did not like Americans. And so while we were there, while it was good and we had a good reception and a good response, there was a degree of danger, and hearing that in the middle of the night was a little bit frightening. We didn't know what they were saying, we didn't understand the language, and it was a little bit frightening to hear it in the middle of the night. And then a little bit later, Mike falls asleep, and I'm laying there just kind of trying to fall asleep. I'm uncomfortable, I'm hot, and Mike's snoring very deeply, and he's snoring, he breathes in deep, and he goes, and then he doesn't breathe back out. And, you know, he's the pastor of our church. He's the leader on this trip. He's the one that we're all looking to. And at the time, he was really one of my closest friends, and I was really in trouble. He's not breathing. He held his breath for a long time. As he brought in that snore, it did not come out. I'm going to say for a good 30 or 40 seconds. And I started to panic, and I reached over and I slapped him in the chest, and I said, "You're not dying on me in Africa." And he and he woke up and he's like, "What?" So since then, I know that I've been tested for sleep apnea, and I wear a sleep mask. I don't know whether he does or not. I'm always saying my wife should, because she also will snore and stop breathing in her sleep. And I guess that's my lesson for the story that I've got for you, is that sleep apnea is real. So if you snore or if you stop breathing, get it checked out, because it can weaken and damage your heart if you're not getting the air that you need in your sleep. So make sure that you do that. Sleep apnea is real. And also, don't let your friends die on you in Africa.
Thanks for listening to the Manlihood Mancast. Please help us out with a like, comment, share, and subscribe. Check us out at manlihood.com.